Hey, what's up everybody, it's your boy Proftrof and we're back again with another absolute mad lads video by Dankula. This is Roof Koreans. Anyway, let's get to this shit.
A particular group of people who, under the threat of great danger, defended their livelihoods during a very violent event in America's history. They go by many names, but I decided to pick my favourite one. Roof Koreans.
Fuck, I love that. Dankula has one of the best fucking intros in the whole YouTube. I love that fucking song. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's awesome.
On March the 3rd, 1991, Rodney King and two of his friends were...
90 what?
On March the 3rd, 1991, Rodney King and two of his friends were driving in a car when the police attempted to perform a traffic stop as they suspected him of driving while black. Rodney was on probation and traffic stop as they suspected him of driving while black. Rodney was on probation and driving under the influence, which was a serious violation of his probation. So Rodney...
Yeah, it's a driving while black.
Fled and led the police on a high-speed chase. The police eventually caught him, and what should have happened is the police just simply arrested him and took him down to the station.
They shot him?
Unfortunately, that's not what happened. Instead, the police tasered and beat the ever-loving shit out of him for a prolonged period of time, an event that was filmed by a bystander in this infamous...
Okay, let's talk about this. Okay, America, y'all don't like police beating your people up, okay? Y'all don't like them shooting people. It's understandable. I don't know about other Eastern European countries, but I think it's kind of the same. Here, if you commit a small crime, you probably get taken down to jail. And you probably get your ass whooped. And that's normal. Like, I think that police beatings should not be that, you know. Listen, if you commit a fucked up crime, what's wrong with a beating from now to time? Now, if you do some little shit, you know, maybe not. But if you're a cunt, getting your ass whooped is not a bad thing for you, okay? What do they call them? It's a personality adjustment.
This video was shared worldwide by many news and media outlets, and a lot of communities and a lot of people to this day see the video as a reflection of institutional racism, and people are still making that argument to this day. People get very divided on the video. Yes, Rodney did resist arrest at first, and he also spit at a police officer. But
okay, could have mentioned he sped and tried to hit a police officer. Okay, so the problem with running away from the cops, high-speed chases, is that you don't endanger your own life only. You endanger everyone else, like high speeds, crash, you kill people. That's bad, okay? You're a piece of shit if you do that. Like, you endanger a lot of civilian people. You endanger police officers. I don't understand. I think it's pretty fucked up.
After he had already surrendered, and kept beating him, so
how bad
in my eyes nothing can justify that. The video itself caused massive unrest within minority communities. However, all of the officers involved were charged with assault and excessive use of force, and an investigation was started. However,
wait, they right. Listen, if you're gonna beat someone up, you know, take him in and hit him a couple of times in the ribs when there is no cameras. You know, shit that's not gonna be that obvious. Y'all just beat him down on the street.
Despite the video evidence, on April the 29th, 1992, all of the officers involved were acquitted of any wrongdoing. People were furious. So furious that they decided to take to the streets and unleash their fury on anything and everything that they seen. And so started the LA riots. The riots themselves were some of the worst that America has ever seen. In total, there was around 2,500 people injured, 3,600 fires were started, 1,100 buildings were completely destroyed, there was mass looting on a completely unprecedented scale, and they estimate the total damage done was over 1...
Okay. Now, I don't know what y'all are gonna say about this. I don't know how... This might be offensive to a lot of people, but I think that if you go there, if you go, you know, Protesting is decent. I don't mind people protesting. Violent protesting, you deserve an ass whooping. You go and burn people's buildings, you deserve an even worse ass beating. You start looting shit, get your ass whooped, okay? I wouldn't mind watching the police beat all those motherfuckers' asses.
$1 billion. There was a community, however, that bore the brunt of the LA riots, and they were specifically targeted. The Korean store owners.
Okay, so y'all were protesting about a minority, someone from a minority getting his ass whooped. So you go and burn down minority people's shops, and
there was a lot of tensions between them and the other minority groups due to differences in culture and attitude.
I'm not surprised that the Koreans got targeted because their prices are high, their attitude is wrong.
their
And
attitude
they
is
just don't seem to have
wrong.
any respect for the black community.
Another thing that caused division between the Korean and African American community was a horrible event where a Korean store owner shot and killed a 9-year-old black girl because she thought she was shoplifting, and she pretty much got away with it. Now, I like the Korean store owners, right, but fuck this bitch, right? Fuck her.
You know,
Wait, how you gonna shoot a kid for shoplifting? Okay, come on. Come on, brother. I understand if someone's trying to attack you, if you're getting ganged, ganked. League of Legends, getting assaulted by 5 people, maybe, put the Glock up and pow, 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 pow. But like a kid? Shoplifting? Come on. Where is shoplift? The fucking bread?
it all started the first thing when a girl got killed from the Oriental.
6 months probation? I mean, the people were pissed then.
So as a result, Korean
Damn.
store owners who weren't connected to this woman and didn't have anything to do with the event, they found out that their stores were going to specifically be targeted by the rioters for revenge. As a result, many Koreans had their stores burned down and their livelihoods destroyed. Over 2,300 Korean stores were damaged through attacks and looting.
100.
Why are we the victims?
It's hard to watch, brother.
Christians. We've been through so much, and to go through this. Everything. 22 years down the drain.
And it wasn't just the Koreans who got it. The riots were not race specific in who they targeted. Everyone suffered because of the riots.
Don't destroy my stuff! Don't burn down my soul! Come on, Carl. I worked too hard for this! I don't even understand nothing. Come on. It's not right! It's not right! It's not right for y'all!
Hey, can police in America stop beating people up at the wrong time? Now, I see a lot of people need to get their ass whooped during those riots. Why are you not beating those motherfuckers up? Come on, you cannot be, you cannot choose with the violence. Just beat everyone up. Goddamn. Fuck, this pissed me off. This video is kind of sad, brother. All Count Dankula videos so far have been sad and angry inducing.
Y'all need to listen.
He has a hype, man. Yo, my boy has a hype, man. The thing is, I know I'm pausing a lot, but this is, I have shit to say. Okay, the thing is that most people that are gonna go and burn other people's stuff are little bitches that have never worked for anything in their life. Listen, if you've worked years to build something up, taking care of something for years, you're not just gonna go and burn someone else's shit up unless he pissed you off directly, That's not gonna happen, because you have values. You understand what it takes to do something. Like that other Asian chick earlier, she said 22 years, okay? 22 years is a lot of fucking time to invest into something to see it just go up in flames in a day. And that's fucking sad as hell, because you get these little bitches that they're entitled. They think that everything should be given to them. They think that they can do whatever the fuck they want. They think that life doesn't have, they ain't gonna be consequences. I hope they fucking suffer for that shit, because it's pissed me off. This pissed me fucking off.
However, Koreans were getting the brunt of it, and so the call went out on the local radio stations for all the Koreans to lock up and board up their stores and flee Koreatown for their safety.
Jesus.
I only have one shotgun. That's all I have. What do they have? They have hundreds of crazy people, hundreds of crazy young people with lots of guns.
Because the Koreans
They
were
had
coming
guns,
under
jeez.
attack from the looters, and the police were stretched so thin from the LA riots that no matter how many times they called 911, nobody came to help them.
We have no hatred towards black people. We have nothing against anybody. All we wanted to do is work hard and make it like the rest of us, and we know. And this, but people are driving by, shooting at us, and we have to do something about it. We have no police support whatsoever. National Guard, I've heard about it from early this morning. We don't see any of that support coming out.
The Korean people didn't want violence, they just wanted to go about their daily lives and manage their businesses, but no matter what they did, they were constantly being attacked by gangs and looters.
I don't care about the racism, I don't care anything, but it's not right, okay? It's not right to break inside and get any stuff, you know? It's not right, I don't think it's right.
So what happens when a group of people come under attack, and this group of people are all trained because they did their mandatory military service back in Korea, and then you sprinkle in
Korea has mandatory service. Oh shit, y'all fucking shot the shit out of them. They deserve it, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you come up with guns and try and burn people's livelihoods, okay. I'll get shot, fuck you expect, bitch.
You get roof Koreans. The Korean community formed armed militias. They called in their friends, family and employees to arm themselves and come to the stores to defend them. Can you come in for a shift today? Bring your gun. They took up positions on the rooftops and on the outside of stores, building barricades and fortifications, and they would at first fire warning shots at the gangs of looters trying to attack their stores. The Koreans then became targets of drive-by shootings because the gangs were trying to get rid of them so that they could go in and loot the stores, and as a result, many Koreans were wounded.
Fly-by bullets come out, they're shooting at us. We may be shooting at up there, but they're shooting at us. So far, we've been shooting up, but when it comes to worse, we're not gonna sit around shooting upside. We're gonna shoot at them.
That's how warning shots.
To right now.
They stuck by their guns and used their right to defend themselves and their property, and that is exactly what they did. And this resulted in the infamous and insane video footage that we got from gun store manager David Jew. There were a group of Korean stores that were being targeted, and so
Asian man named David Jew. Like, I gotta say shit, but that's a pretty funny name.
David Jew and his fellow staff armed themselves and positioned themselves outside of the stores to defend them.
At that time, I was in the gun store, and I have received a phone call from my employer. His name is Richard Park.
Brother. That's a Glock.
Having a gunfighting here. So can you just come over and help us?
There were police on site, but they didn't stay for very long.
So, oh, we have a police here. We are safe. But as soon as the gunfighting started, they ran away. Bye.
And so a gunfight had started, with gang members firing upon the Koreans. And David Jew got very, very mad.
Bullet was coming to my face here and there, so I thought I'm going to get shot. Whoever actually I saw having guns, I didn't hesitate to shoot them.
Good. Good. What do you mean you didn't hesitate? Of course you're not gonna hesitate. People are shooting at you, you better fucking shoot them first. God damn, I don't give a fuck. Just kill those motherfuckers. Hey! Amber's a badass. Yo, okay. I need to know the name of this fucking song. I need this song in my life.
The Koreans managed to hold their own until the riots were over, but despite this, unfortunately, a lot of Korean families suffered really badly and their livelihoods were destroyed, and many of them never recovered from the financial loss.
No insurance?
But
fucking shit.
if these Koreans had not used their right to defend themselves and their property, the damage could have been so much worse. Koreatown could have been wiped out. The LA riots were a horrific thing, and hopefully we'll never see anything like it again. But if it ever does...
About that. How about the rats at the moment? I have no fucking idea. I don't watch TV.
Happen again. Hippity hoppity, go yo, keseo nagi. That better mean what I was told it means, right? I better not get into fucking trouble for that.
Count Dankula on YouTube. Everybody should subscribe.
Yo, I'm very interested to hear what y'all think about this video. This pissed me off a shit ton. I'm glad they defended what was theirs, but it still sucks that people are suffering unnecessarily. Yeah, that's the word. Fuck this shit, bro. This pissed me off. Anyway, let me know what y'all think, okay? And I'll see you next time, buddy. Have a nice fucking day. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, the normal shit.